Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we've got a truly heartwarming and inspiring tale that's going to make you believe in the power of curiosity and learning. No matter who you are or where you come from, we're diving into the incredible story of Percival, the penguin who learned to read maps. Now, you might be thinking, a penguin reading maps? That sounds a bit fishy. And you'd be right to be curious, because Percival wasn't your average penguin. While his colony was perfectly content with their daily routine of waddling, fishing, and chilling on the ice, Percival had a different kind of spark in his eye. He was an observer, a dreamer, and a little bit of an explorer at heart. His story begins on a particularly blustery day in the Antarctic. A human research vessel, caught in a sudden squall, lost some of its cargo, including a rather sturdy, waterproof map of the local area. Most penguins would have just given it a curious peck or ignored it entirely, but Percival was different. He found the strange, crinkly sheet with its colorful lines and symbols absolutely fascinating. He'd seen the human researchers pore over similar sheets, pointing and murmuring excitedly. What could they mean? Percival spent days, then weeks, just observing the map. He'd tilt his head, waddle around it, and try to make sense of the squiggles. He noticed patterns. The blue lines seemed to follow the ocean currents. The white patches looked like ice flows. And there were little red dots that always seemed to correspond to where the humans set up their tents. Slowly, a tiny spark of understanding began to ignite in his clever little brain. He started associating the markings on the map with the real world around him. When he saw a particular bend in a coastline marked on the map, he'd look up and see the same bend in the distance. He watched the humans mimicking their finger-tracing movements across the paper, trying to connect their actions to their destinations. It was a slow process, filled with trial and error, but Percival was persistent. His dedication was truly something to behold. One day, Percival noticed that the colony's favorite fishing spot, usually teeming with plump krill, had become scarce. The elders were worried, and the younger penguins were hungry. Percival, with his newfound knowledge, remembered seeing a large, darker blue area on his map, far beyond their usual hunting grounds. It was marked with a tiny, almost invisible symbol that he'd once seen a human researcher point to, excitedly whispering abundance. Mustering all his courage, Percival decided to put his map-reading skills to the test. He showed the map to a few trusted friends, pointing to the spot. They were skeptical at first. "Go that far," they squawked. "Are you mad?" But Percival's quiet confidence and their growling stomachs eventually convinced them. Leading his small, doubtful group, Percival navigated cat. He used the ice floes as landmarks, checked the sun's position, and constantly referred back to his precious map, now a little worn but still legible. After what felt like an eternity of waddling and swimming, they reached the spot marked on the map. And what do you think they found? A veritable feast of krill, more abundant than they had ever seen. The news spread like wildfire through the colony. Percival, the oddball who stared at paper, had led them to salvation. From that day on, Percival became the colony's chief navigator. He taught others what he knew, sharing the secrets of the lines and symbols. The map, once a strange human artifact, became a vital tool for their survival. All thanks to one curious penguin who dared to learn something new. Percival's story is a beautiful reminder that learning has no limits. It doesn't matter who you are or what your circumstances might be. If you have curiosity and dedication, you can achieve amazing things and even lead others to new possibilities. So, what new skill are you going to explore today? What map will you learn to read? Thank you so much for watching and being part of our adventure today. If Percival's story inspired you, please hit that like button, share this video with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe for more uplifting tales and fascinating facts. We love having you here.